Let's go to the Free State now as residents of Jagersfontein in the province piece together their lives after the dam disaster. The search for missing people continues. Search and rescue teams are looking for 4 missing individuals. Homes and infrastructure have also been destroyed. eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu is in Jagersfontein for us this morning and joins us with the latest. Now, Manqoba, earlier when we spoke, we got to see the extent of the damage in the area. It looks like it could take longer, perhaps than even 6 months or even the rest of the year, later on to next year, the first half of the year, they might not have their homes back. What is the sentiment of the community members? Would they be willing, if government were to fast-track the rebuilding of their houses, would they be willing to go back and live there?
Well, Mfundo, we do know that there are currently engagements that are taking place between community members, displaced community members, as well as government officials. We understand that there are continuous meetings that are being held with those community members. But I can tell him, Mfundo, that it's still going to take quite a long time, months, if not, years, for the community members to go back to their lives, for some sense of normality to be restored here in this area. And the destruction that we're seeing here, Mfunda, I can tell you now that it's not going to be easy to repair. We know that government has committed to helping as far as rebuilding is concerned. But just speaking to residents, I mean, many of them are still in shock. Many of them are still, devastated just to see the impact of what this flood had done to their houses. And what you're seeing now, Mfundo, are search and rescue teams that are here on the ground. They have been called here, of course, after some community members wanted to come here and try and find one of the people that is still unaccounted for. We understand that these community members say a gentleman was sleeping, or not a gentleman rather, but an old man was sleeping in the house when it suddenly was flooded. He couldn't escape that torrent of water that had been coming. And so they also couldn't save the man. They had to rush out and, perhaps trying to save their own lives. So they're taking it upon themselves to say they're going to come here today and try and see if they can locate the remains of that old man. I'm going to speak to the lady who's here just to give us a sense of what it is. So I mean, beringichazela ekseni ukuthi benifuna ukuyingenela nina la nizoyibhekela nina ukuthi ngabe niyamthola lo muntu okhona la.
Yebo, ubaba omkhulu oko siphelele la on Sunday ezifloods kaziqalayo, then no one okwazi ukuthi angene azobona. So we were trying as community members to come and dig for ourselves because we see the processes are too slow. We just need to get the body and get closure. We know wherever he is already no more. So we just want closure to get the body and bury her and bury him in a dignified way. So we were trying to come and just lift the shack so that we can see if we can get his body under that shack. So the police arrived with the rescue team when they heard that we are busy now trying to make roads in so that we can dig for ourselves because we saw they are too slow to help us.
But tell me, Sisi, you were here when all of this happened. Just describe to us what went on, what happened really.
What happened, we got calls and SMSs early hours on Sunday that the dam has crashed. Then we came this way where we can see the mine dam. Then when we were still here, we saw these remainings of the dam were going straight down, but that suddenly changed. It was just like ocean waves. It just changed direction and came straight to this direction of these houses. So we were trying to escape, to take people out of the houses, and then the old man was just unfortunate because no one could get him out. Then this thing came too strong and it was very fast. So everybody would have to acted very fast so that we can escape and save lives.
But tell me, Siswami, the devastation that we're seeing here, I mean, what goes through your mind as community members, especially given that you had warned that this was going to happen?
We are so painful, heartbroken. We are helpless. Some of our community members are even homeless. They are squatted by their immediate families. Others are taken to guest houses. The government is trying, the community is trying, even Gift of the Givers is trying to come and assist with whatever everyone can assist with. Even private contractors are inside here in the town. They are trying to just help. Everybody wants to help, to give a helping hand. And we are so in pain. We are in pain because everything, some houses has fallen. So we don't even know when are they, the owners of the houses, the kids, when are they coming to stay back at their homes? Because it's not even nice to stay at someone else's house.
What do you want to see happen in terms of the mine? Of course, they're saying that they're going to take some responsibility for what happened here. But what are you saying as community members as far as this mine is concerned?
The mine must be closed for now, and then they must take responsibility, rebuild the houses. And I don't know how are they going to rebuild the dignity of our community, because we lost everything. We lost dignity, we lost property. There are lives that are lost. Some of the things can be restored, but we wish they can do something that will at least help the community members, even those who are not directly affected, but we are indirectly affected because we are in the same community with the people who got this problem.
And your name, Mama, is?
I'm Noma Tamsanga Victoria Pindo.
Thank you, Mama Pindo, for speaking to us. Well, Fundo, just residents here deciding that, they want to help as far as retrieving some of the bodies are concerned. I can tell him, Fundo, that according to what we're hearing from officials, there are still 4 people that are unaccounted for. One person at this particular stage has been officiated in terms of losing their life. But we also heard reports that another body was recovered yesterday. But however, we have not confirmed that with police. There was just a confirmation from some of the community members who say they were there at the scene when that body was found. But as you can see, Mfundo, the search and rescue teams are still here. They're working hard, of course, around the clock, trying to find those that are still missing. They are working, of course, alongside some of the disaster management teams here on the ground to try and give some closure to those families that are still missing loved ones. You can see they're still searching here in this property where this old man is believed to have vanished.
Hopefully they will be able to retrieve that gentleman and any others that are missing. We'll leave it there for now. Manqoba, that's our reporter, Manqoba Mchunu, out in the Free State for us.